Guys, long time no see. It's Wednesday. I have the day off work. Actually, I booked a bunch of Wednesdays off work to go for little motorcycle adventures out here in the country. Some kick-ass gravel back roads. Beginning of fall, leaves are starting to change color, everything's freaking beautiful, and it's still fairly warm. Coming through a little hamlet here. A little community in the middle of nowhere. We do actually have an ultimate destination. We're gonna go to a kind of a high point lookout called the top of the world, which makes it sound like where I live is really mountainous, but it's not. But it's pretty hilly around here. There's some high points with some pretty nice views, and we're gonna see if we can find this place. Got a few kilometers of pavement to deal with here, but then we're back to gravel. Yeah, so I booked a bunch of Wednesdays off. Make my final flurry of rides and videos until the season ends up here. And you can never really predict, because we can get an early winter or a late winter, so you never know what's going to happen. We could be riding well into November, or have to stop end of October. Yeah, so I haven't been doing many motorbike vlogs. I've made some fat biking videos, and if I go through my YouTube analytics for the past couple months, you know, since it gives you your top 10 most viewed videos for the month, my fat biking videos are actually starting to get more views than my motorcycle related videos, so there is a real market for fat bike content. So I definitely have a winter planned of lots of fat bike related rides in the snow. Try and maybe be a little more adventuresome. I am looking at picking up another fat bike. So the fat bike that I have is called the Surly Pugsley Necromancer, and it has 82mm rims with 4-inch wide tires. But Surly has now also introduced a model called the Moonlander, which has 100mm wide rims. So essentially it's as wide as the rims on this motorbike with 5-inch wide tires. So serious amounts of float in the snow. So I will probably be picking one of those up for this winter. This is an awesome road here. It stair steps its way up to a high point. This isn't the high point where we're going to, but it does climb to a high point. And it just winds and sweeps. Beautiful frickin' sweepers. We're having a really, really warm fall. So if it continues like this, it's definitely going to be a late start to the winter. It's October 2nd, I think, right now, and it's definitely going to be above 20 Celsius today. There's a beautiful vista. The big rolling hills of northwestern Ontario. Not quite mountains. Almost mountains. Yeah, GoPro Hero2 Plus. So GoPro's already updated the Hero 3 and made a bunch of improvements. One that interests me is the case has actually gotten smaller. Apparently the camera isn't smaller, but they've redesigned the case so that the case itself is smaller. And they say it has a 30% improvement in battery life too. They have a better battery. So I might check that out. farmland. Very, very, very nice. There's a picture perfect corner here. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm not driving really fast today because I'm also trying to extend the range. I always complain about the fuel, well, the range of this bike, especially with all the upgrades I've done to it. Yeah, it's great that my Muzzy exhaust and my bore kit made the bike a lot more fun to ride, noticeably more power, but every upgrade I made a noticeable hit in the fuel economy. Yeah, in terms of range, one of the last rides I did, where I went to Nippigan. Yeah, so Nippigan is about 100k from Thunder Bay, the city I live in. And so I fueled up in Nippigan and rode back to Thunder Bay from Nippigan, and there was a strong headwind. And I was going pretty fast, like 110k an hour, 120, which on this bike is fast. And once my trip meter reached 100 kilometers, started friggin' sputtering. I had to switch it to reserve. Like, basically I went through the tank in 100k because of the headwind and the speed and the extra rolling resistance from these tires. So check out that house up there. Someone built a house on edge of a cliff. See it? Okay, so I think this is the trailhead here. Kind of going by what I saw on Google Maps, and this is the only trail I saw. Definitely designed to try and keep you out of here. Do a quick in and out visit so we don't get in trouble. Oh yeah, yowza. Very nice. Definitely the top of the world. For around here anyways. So the river that we saw is just down here, and there is actually a trail, a hiking trail, snowshoeing trail that comes up here. So this winter what I'll be able to do on my fat bike is, if enough people snowshoe it, I'll come out here and do some snowshoeing with my brother too to pack it down. I'll be able to do a loop on my fat bike. So I'll take the road. Well, I can do it either direction, but because this is going to be the more challenging technical part, it's best if I take this where basically it runs downstream, so mostly downhill that direction, and then come up the road, and it'll be a totally sweet loop to do in the wintertime on the fat bike. Yeah, I've never actually visited this spot. Man, there's so many cool places like this around here that I still have to visit. Can make a lifetime of videos around here. Absolutely gorgeous. Got out here before the leaves started falling. Alright, this is why we came here. Very nice, glad we did this. One nice thing too I like about having this bike is I can go check out places, and then I can come ride them on a mountain bike or on my fat bike. Okay, so here is the moat. We made it. Alright. I might be signing off from here if we don't see anything else interesting.